Toss between Almanza and Sharp. And Almanza wins, so Philly will begin this one. Judah Mintz. Mintz on the step back. Had a little room. Good rebound there by Aluma. And the turnaround hook shot is good.
Aluma doing the job defensively as well, guarding on the perimeter. Great defensive stand on that possession.
Lewis blows a tire, turnover there. Philly going the other way. Broom, they're telling him to shoot the three, and you see why right there, a three-pointer. He can do a little of everything, that's for sure. Kelly on the curl for three. Kelly gets the three-pointer to fall, and there it is.
Oh, did he put the celly up?
He did.
Okay, might as well use him, especially if you're a guy that you know is going to be, you're going to be on the roster. Yeah. Boogie knows he is absolutely going to be on the roster when he's drafted by the Sacramento Kings.
Kelly can shoot it, but he certainly can put it on the deck, too. All wide open for three. Gets the shooter's bounce for three.
Normally starts a trend for the remainder of the game.
Vince finds Broom straight away. Another three-pointer for Janai Broom.
Different matchup now with Musa Cisse stepping out trying to defend him.
Mark Armstrong checks in and right away hits a three-pointer.
EYBL career, so she is probably his biggest critic, but also his biggest fan.
No doubt. And about a year ago, this time last year, as Armstrong scores there.
But more importantly, there was not a rule where you had to go to college.
Right.
LeBron came straight out of high school.
Right.
So Cooper reclassed up to be able to be in the draft this year and was only able to do so because he has a late December. And Justin Edwards, who's really improved shooting the basketball. And you're talking about the #2 player in the country 2 seasons ago.
Yep.
Went undrafted as Judah Mintz knocks down the threesome, but they want him to have that mindset to shoot the basketball freely. Same with Justin Edwards, who knocked down 5 threes yesterday.
Nice layup there by McLaughlin. By St. Thomas. And Judah Mintz decides to pull short there. Thomas with the rebound. Armstrong. Wide open three. Gets that one to fall. And a timeout. Dallas as tomorrow. Detroit and Miami at 4 Eastern. Atlanta, Memphis at 6 Eastern. Houston, Portland at 8 Eastern. And then the nightcap, Golden State and So Lewis pump fake on the drive. Reverse layup is good.
I'm going to think of a big, but Judah is absolutely on that team.
Small ball, big. There you go. Lewis for three. Lewis gets that one to fall. And a timeout for TJ DeLeo.
In a great way. Get back to the game that gave me so much.
JJ, you've been in pretty much every area when you consider the different roles that you've had, even as a player. Do you think that gives you a little more,
you were probably the best player in high school, the best player in the state, best player in college. Now you're competing with competing against the best players in the world. And the only people that know what that's like are the people in these rooms.
When you mentioned about how you don't know anything until you know something, basically, with these guys at this age, as Mark Armstrong hits a turnaround jump.
Bender, like all these guys that at that time, 24, 25, 26, and they're the best players in the world. When you're out there competing against them and you get their respect, where they say player, that's when it clicked for me. And I knew that at that point, if I wanted to stay in this league, I had to outwork those guys, but more importantly, I had to gain their respect.
To learn more. George Sedano, Corey Alexander, Vanessa Richardson with you here in Las Vegas. We got ourselves a game, and Maxwell Lewis strikes again from downtown. Good ball movement, wide open for Kelly. Buries that one.
No selling for Kelly, though. Assistant coach at Auburn University here watching Kelly and Janai Broom go back and forth. As Broom's turn, he's able to knock down a three. Broom.
Baseline on the Nash dribble. Working his way back up. High off the glass and in for Judah Mintz. Wasted movements. So we get started here in the second half. Maxwell Lewis gets rejected by Aluma. Goes back up again, and Broom.
Yesterday, pregame, this is a back-to-back for the Sixers.
Now, the big club, as you see another three-pointer there, this one from Miles Kelly. Like their chances.
Well, I mean, it's simply going to, with most teams, it's going to blow.
Hunter Salas goes up, throws it down. Tommy Wu, J.P. Prim, Cameron Gerber are officials today. Aluma on the drive, Euro, finishes at the rim. Gets the foul, too.
And great recognition of the shot. You do.
That's why you've seen so much physical play, honestly, here at Summer League. All finds Cisse, nice pass. Cisse with the flow, good. Almanza with the board, short on the putback, and Kelly comes out with it. Hall up top for Cisse.
And he can stretch the defense because he can shoot from the perimeter, and he knows he's a brilliant passer.
And he can also play alongside another big, as you had him really playing more 4 this year with Dylan Cardwell at the 5 spot. And Janai went back and forth. But his versatility, I believe, is something that will make him spectacular at the NBA level.
But Corey, you had us a bunch, this year. You had us at Ole Miss, and that was a But Corey here, I saw Seth Ream during that was a big mistake.
It was a huge mistake.
It was a big mistake. Listen. For sure. I don't think there's any question. And, look, Houston's making real moves.
Yeah.
They're going to be a factor out west. Look at Miles Kelly.
There's your guy.
Miles can see it now. He can make it. I mean, and he
there it is right there.
Hands right there.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
In transition.
That's a foul.
Gets the basket there. Miles Kelly.
BP, let me ask you this. So many coaches have shied away from this new age in college basketball that we have with the portal and NIL. You've embraced it and more than been able to.
Mark Armstrong having a day to the draft. And this past year, it was about 120.
Wow. George, did I just tee you up?
No, I mean, listen, I was ready, Coach.
Did I not just,
I mean, listen, you've done this broadcast thing before. You know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing, Mr.
Hey, I'm at Ole Miss, and Corey's on my game, and literally, I mean, I'm in your lap.
Well, yeah, we're right there side by side.
Right side by side.
I'm learning all your plays. It was D2 guys. It wasn't low major guys. It wasn't necessarily guys who were 5 stars out of high school. You did this with guys who really weren't heavily recruited coming out.
Hungry.
And you said you coached the first half, but somebody else coached the second half, someone dear to your heart.
Stephen Perlman, so give him something tonight. Take it. Oh, that's nice.
Turnover. Mintz shovels it to Aluma. Aluma with the champ.
Great hands by Judah Mintz in the corner.
Armstrong finds Broom on the roll. Broom.
I'm shocked Broom got away with
Probably.
that.
Joel Embiid.
A young fella, nephew, Tyrese Maxey. I'll tell you who else, Quentin Grimes.
Oh, Quentin Grimes lit it up.
Really had finished the season extremely.
Miles Kelly lighting it up here. 21 points for him. His 5th 3. Armstrong to the corner. Aluma open. Aluma buries that one.
Baseline drive, baseline drift, delivering a strike to Keve Aluma, was able to knock down the 3 ball.
Aluma with 7 in the 4th. Maxwell turnaround, gets the hoop and the harm.
Smart play. Let's not forget that. An opportunity to coach a guy like BJ Edgecombe in his professional debut. And also to be able to see a guy like Janai Broom get his.
Mintz finds Salas, trying to turn the corner. Got stuck. They swing it out, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Aluma with the grenade and nails the 3-pointer.
And Williams not recognizing. That's one you want to take away his airspace, crowd him, and don't let him get easy.
Lewis finishes on the other end. Aluma, by the way, 15 points, 10 of those in the 4th.
Wild to think of it, but
he's not playing.
He's not playing in it. That's what threw me off. He's not playing in this game.
Yeah. Janai Broom is, though. And he gets that nifty finish into the corner. Lewis, short, cross with the tip, no good. And a Chili killing from the elbow.
And give Matt Cross a lot of credit, too.
Baseline drive by Salas. They kick it. Mintz, pump fake, step back 3, too strong. Putback is good by Aluma. He's got 17-12 here. An 11-point lead. And the Sixers looking to close this thing out. Lewis takes a hit there from Aluma.
Chances, whether that's getting an Exhibit 10 offer or maybe a 2-way for their respective teams or others.
A long 2 there for Hall.
But still killed a lot of time. Doesn't give them many opportunities to come back. Nice play by Slauson to block the 3.
And here it is to finish. Judah Mintz wanted to do some and one right there, it looked like. Let's go to Vanessa.